Hi there, I'm some Lego Twink and today I thought I'd make a re-review of my largest Lego set I ever made. It is the Queen Mary Super Ocean Liner. So without further ado, let's get on to the review. So obviously it is an absolutely massive Lego ship. It measures over 14 feet from the very aft flag to the very front of the ship. So let's just show you along its length. It is absolutely ginormous and it took me a little over 3 weeks to build in total. I mean, I was saving up pick-a-brick pieces for absolutely ages to make it. So, yeah, it did take me just so long before then as well, just sourcing the pieces. That is me, some Lego Twink, and that is Jack. And that is a very angry Rose because I've stolen her boyfriend, but you know, whatever. Anyways, so as you can see, starting from the front of the ship, I use some smooth pieces to iron out the corners. And then going along, as you can see, I've got some anchors on both sides, which can actually be used, although the chain isn't nearly what I would need to actually park the ship. So, yeah, going down, as you can see, got the very front flag. It is a white one because, I don't know, I'm staying neutral. This is a neutral ship, although it is armed, so kind of armed neutrality, kind of like Switzerland. Anyways, so as you can see at the front, I've also added this viewing platform just for the ship's crew to use to spot icebergs, I guess, and also for the public to use as well. And as you can see over here, I've added this massive windshield for this plane that I've got lying on the front deck, and I used a bunch of black seat pieces and a bunch of clear garage pieces to create this, and of course some six train track. So yeah, that is a Mustang fighter plane there, and this is all of my ship's crew that I used. So they are policemen, but don't let that alarm you. They are literally, in this instance anyway, crew of the ship. So I just added some other ships, Lego ships along the length, just so you can see how absolutely massive it is. That is the Coast Guard ship, and yeah, it just absolutely dwarfs everything, doesn't it? And that is a other Lego ship of my own design, and there's a little scuba guy. And as you can see, I've cordoned off this section using Lego fences that I got from the pick-a-brick section, because these road pieces do lift up to reveal the interior of the ship. But I would show you it, but there is literally, it is a hollow set because I used all of the pieces just on the exterior. So as you can see, this is the very front of the ship. This would be the bridge, but this is actually completely empty because I like to take it off. So I'm just going to put that somewhere else right now, down there. So as you can see, this is the control room of the ship, and let me just show you the inside. So I'll take this long piece off, and as you can see, the interior consists of a bunch of computers and wheels going along the side. So that is, of course, the main steering wheel. You got some other wheels that I got from the pick-a-brick. So, yeah, that is just all the detail that I've got in there. And the bridge section of the ship is the only part that I've actually detailed. As you can see, if you look in the interior, you've got a bunch of doors that lead nowhere. And yeah, I don't know, I just didn't have that many pieces. So I will make an interior at some point, but I don't know, I thought I'd leave it for now. If you look inside though, you can kind of see where I've situated some columns along the length just to hold up the massive roof. Anyway, that is the front section of the ship covered. So moving on to the middle section of the ship, as you can see, you have some cranes and some train tracks, which are basically for loading and unloading cargo, and also some lovely scuba divers sitting in their boats waiting to, I don't know, go swimming. And right in the middle, I've included this greenhouse looking building here, just to kind of break up the area, because it is very flat and kind of empty, especially in comparison to the other sections. So I have built these cranes as well, part of my own design. So as you can see, they do not carry stuff very well, and they tend to kind of fall down because, of course, they're very heavy on this end, so I don't want to really touch them. Yeah, and as you can see, got some cargo trains that run the length of the ship, just bringing cargo back and forth to the hull. And of course, this section is entirely fenced off to the public as well. I've got a fence running down, and these are all the lifeboats. So as you can see, I've got some Lego chairs in them as well, and they've got some oars and some radio masts on the front, just because I'd 8 of them, so I thought I'd use them for the lifeboats. And as you can see as well, along the deck, you've got some seats where the public can sit while they're waiting to be rescued if this ship ever sinks. And believe me, it will. Like, I don't know, you don't know my channel if you don't think I like sinking ships. So anyways, moving on to the very back section of the ship, you can see that it also has a cargo area, and I've also placed a Lego ship on it of my own design. It is a coal freighter. All that coal is literally for all of the Lego trains that I have over there, which power my city. So I'm very grateful for this cargo ship right here. So again, as you can see, just absolutely dwarfed by this massive ocean liner. And also, as you can see along the length, I've got some other Lego ships, some that I've made, some that I bought as sets, just to show how absolutely massive it is. So from this pirate ship to the normal base plate ships, I mean, just absolutely gigantic. So on this side, as you can see, I've got some more armed neutrality with some weapons, some flick throwers, which I'm going to test out. So, and yeah, I'm going to find them later. So using some gate pieces and also some fence pieces, I managed to create this kind of radio looking mast tower. It was originally supposed to be a funnel because I had a spare wing piece from a Lego plane set that I wasn't using anymore. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool like that. And as you can see, I've also got some gates along the side, and also some curved blue tile pieces just to kind of round it out. And of course, you've got the entrances and exits to that area here. This was originally going to be a helipad, but I don't know, I thought I'd use it as that. So yeah, as you can see, looking inside the ship, you've got some platforms, but literally, I mean, I will add an interior at some point, but yeah, not at the moment apparently. So yeah, moving on to the back section, you've got an absolute row of life jackets that the Lego figures can use, and some more doors, which I haven't added the staircases for them yet, so they're kind of like emergency escape places at the moment. Going along the deck as well, you can see all fenced off. Moving on to the very back section of the ship, as you can see, covered by some lovely blue tile pieces and some fence pieces throughout. So as you can see over here, I've got some, I don't know, let's call them aggressive lifeboats if the ship does sink. So yeah, using some Lego plane pieces. And as you can see, got some wire hanging from there just because I thought it would look cool. And that is the very aft flag of the ship as well. So moving on to this section, as you can see, you have some flares, which I created using the flick thrower pieces. So when the ship does sink, it can send off a few, let's call them futile fireworks, and I got one of those on each side. And as you can see, this section here with the steering wheels is actually, and I didn't know this before, I learned it from a channel called OCEANLINER Designs. This entire section here would be for a very large tiller, which would move the rudder on the very back of the ship. So yeah, I found that out from OCEANLINER Designs. So if you're a fan of Titanic at all, then subscribe to them because they make some absolutely stupendous videos. So yeah, as you can see, I've also got some more storage things, and of course some more guns on the very back of the ship, just because, you know, I can have them. And using some trapdoor pieces here, I've also got some hatches which kind of air out the engine because I don't have a funnel. So if the engine gets overheated, I can just open them and close them, etc. in adverse weather conditions. So moving very onto the back of the ship, you can see I've constructed some absolutely gargantuan propellers which propel the ship forward. I mean, that is a view of the ocean liner from here, and these are the propellers. I included 3 of them. And as you can see, there's one there as well. And this is the rudder, which actually does move. And those are the windows on the very back of the ship. So, yeah, they do spin. It would be pretty easy for me to get a motorised piece, but I haven't done it yet just because I was so focused on building the ship itself. I will do it at a later point in my channel, though. And as you can see, the propellers do move. This one moves a bit weirdly because it is like right in the centre and it kind of brushes slightly against this. And of course you've got the rudder right here, which changes the direction of the ship. It has a wider angle of motion, but I don't really want to risk anything happen to it at the moment, so I'll just leave it. So yeah, that is the very back of the ship, and I'll just show you a quick full version of the length before I say goodbye. So okay, I've been some Lego Twink, and thanks so much for watching. Sorry that this review was a new version of a vlog, but with my shitty little phone camera at the moment, that is the best that I could literally do. Anyways, thanks so much. Like and subscribe if you wanna, and yeah, of course, if you want to see more videos. Anyway, have an amazing day, and yeah, be good people. Okay, bye.